Konnichiwa. It's Ranting Eddie, back at you yet again with I Love You Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Now, yes, here's where we left off. Let's begin, shall we? He walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you. And you're not entirely wrong. Why is everyone... What? And this over here must be sweaty, sweats a lot. I have a condition, okay? I can't control it. Okay, Ashley. Okay. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. I don't know what to tell you guys. I have a condition. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. Thanks, Miriam. You always got my back. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Yeah, first, chicken shins. I have really nice shins. Oh, it's your... Besides, when Mungus sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. That's right. Sure, I cleaned myself up, I guess. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. And it's not just because Mr. Sanders is here. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and the future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be a really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the ballroom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's arousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really missed... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man, and you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students about tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing. There's nothing... Who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. I get it, 'cause he's a dog. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? KFC chicken, right? Right? Right. Unless this is a trick. What if it's not KFC chicken, the treat that I'm giving him, so then he's disappointed because it's not KFC? I don't want to give him beef, though. In the rubber ball, you reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. What can I say? I know what I'm doing. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. I'm gonna keep this for later. Put it in a bowl, use it for some soup. You see the other students eyeing you jealously. That's right, I'm the cool kid. But pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. It's true. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey Mungus, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed his seat next to me, if you're interested. Fuck. Here's the thing. I love Miriam. But I love Colonel Sanders more. This is good. What does this do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I feel like I don't want to abandon Miriam, but I also want to sit there. But he was really nice. Wait, no, I'm gonna be a good friend. Miriam said she found that Pop kid cute, right? So maybe he'll sit next to her. If I sit next to Colonel, see, I'm being a good friend, really, is what I'm doing. I'm not abandoning her. I'm just letting the opportunity reside for Pop to sit next to her. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. I can't do a Colonel Sanders voice, by the way. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but I mean, it's Colonel Sanders. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay! A pop quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready or ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and focus your sharpener. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? It's extremely important. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to. I want to say a slam dunk but it's feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Comically oversized. This is actually a tough question. I thought spork? That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat? KFC, what? Are you using camel? But also, that's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? That's right. Your total score is perfect score, 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching your score. He's impressed. Colonel Sanders, I gotta go on. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. My brain? Oh, thanks, man. Hot diggity mungus, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Hell yeah. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be your lunch. It smells crazy good. Is it KFC? Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Hell yeah. But Shh!
Lunch, lunch, lunch!
She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. The smelly smell that has a smelly smell. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him? He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. What is his face? What is his face? You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Ashley, you better listen to me. Colonel Sanders is mine. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Oh, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. Oh, it's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Swim towards the light. I kind of want to. I don't want to I don't know. Culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? Next time on I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my man. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. You bounce yourself on Colonel Sanders.